Okay, so I'm going to try and go over these and see if this answers your question. If it don't, ask me questions, but maybe this will help. This is the arithmetic test and speed drills. The whole purpose of this is because Abeka feels like you should memorize your math facts. So if you're adding 1 plus 5 or 5 plus 1, if you memorize those facts, it always has the same answer. So memorization is a lot in Abeka, and the test and the speed drills aren't required, but they are only to help make sure that your kiddos are staying sharp on this. So, for example, some of these that we had not completed, you can see lessons 85 through 89. So when we get to lesson 85, this would be the speed drill sheet that I would give. And each day, 1, 2, 3, 4 days out of the week, and then there would be a test day. So 4 days out of the week, you would do a speed drill. And this just emphasizes that if they memorize the facts, they can work these problems quickly and won't necessarily have to work them. They should have them kind of memorized. But in this situation, they kind of expect that the kiddos are already going to know 13 take away 4 and what the answer to that would be. So on this day, along with lesson 85, on this day, you would set your timer for 1 minute and say go. And then he would answer all these problems as fast as he could, and then you would grade them. And you just record these kind of like a quiz. But if he runs out of time, then you might go back and study the math facts that are in it, because it might be that he hasn't memorized them. So at the beginning, where I don't have the beginning sheets, obviously they're going to be much easier. The minus ones, the plus ones, and those are things that he should pretty commonly know at this point, especially the middle of the year. So lessons 90 through 94, then you would see 4 more. Lessons 95 through 99, you would see 4 more. And I was thinking that eventually there would come, okay, so then you're going to eventually come to a test. This was test 24, and it would cover everything since the last test. So when it says write the answers to the combinations your teacher says, if you go to your teacher guide for test 24, well, I'll just show you the example in test 23, because that's where it opened up to first. You have the problems in your guide. 8 plus 4 is what you would say to them, and then they will answer in the blank. Then you would repeat B is 11 through 9. When they answer, then you do 10 through 6 is C. If you don't have the teacher's guide, it is no big deal. The first year that I did this, I did not have the teacher's guide, and when it came to this, I just gave them problems that I thought of on my own and wrote them down, and that way we could compare the answers, and it didn't make the test short of points to be able to score, like if I didn't count that at all. And then you just read over the directions with them. Mark under the numbers your teacher says. You will repeat out which ones of those you want if you don't have the teacher's guide. If you have the teacher's guide, you repeat out the ones that are marked in blue. And then when you go to grade, each of these shows how many points each is for each set.